About time we got rolling.
Yes.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you. Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you. The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the Optronics lab. Colonel Fury, Red Ralston is on line 6. Warning, a small thermonuclear device is missing, and Daredevil was last seen in the weapons lab. The President is on line 5, Colonel Fury. Miss Bambi and Miss Heather are still waiting for you in the main lobby, Mr. Stark. Johnny Storm would like to announce that today is Ben Grimm's 65th birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Grimm.
Greetings. My name is Vision. I will be your primary source of information concerning any persons or locales you might encounter. Unfortunately, my line to the SHIELD database has a security issue. Would you retrieve a decryption module from Black Widow and bring it to me?
The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the Optronics lab.
The Black Widow was a Russian spy who defected several years ago. Upon joining SHIELD, she rose quickly through the ranks until she became Colonel Fury's #1 operative. There is nothing on her SHIELD record to indicate otherwise. Why do you ask?
The President is on line 5, Colonel Fury.
I am glad to be of assistance.
Miss Bambi and Miss Heather are still waiting for you in the main
Welcome
lobby,
to the
Mr.
team.
Stark.
I trust all is well. I am glad to be of assistance.
Johnny Storm would like you to announce that today
All right.
is Ben Grimm's 65th birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Grimm.
All right.
Hello. Do you require additional information?
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for
Yes.
you. Mr. Stark.
Hi,
there's Miss
my name's Hank
Bambi
Pym.
and Miss
Dr.
Heather
Hank
here in
Pym.
the main lobby to see you.
I've heard you're going to the Omega base. If you see my cybernetic helmet, could you bring it back to me?
Nanotechnology team will be meeting in the Optronics lab.
I was working on a new version of my cybernetic helmet, but then Captain America called and said you guys could use somebody with a little technical know-how. Hey, I'm glad to be helping out. Besides, I was getting bored working in a lab all day. Oh yeah, well that's where I was working on my cybernetic helmet. It's a real nice facility. I didn't see a whole lot because of security, but I do know there's a team working with gamma bombs. And I think a new study is being done on the super soldier drug. Come back anytime. We're always open.
Hogan online too for you. Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you. The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the optronics lab. Colonel Fury, Red Ralston is on line 6. Warning, a small thermonuclear device is missing, and Daredevil was last seen in the weapons lab.
Hello, my name is Black Widow. I am second in command to Colonel Fury. Dum Dum Dugan recently sent a suspicious radio message. He requested Colonel Fury visit the Omega base immediately for an update on the super soldier serum.
Bambi and Miss Heather are still waiting.
Dugan said Dr. Banner would give the report. The odd thing being Dr. Banner is not on the super soldier project. Since we don't know this situation, you are to sneak aboard the base and locate Dugan.
Johnny Storm would
From
like
there,
to
we'll
announce
determine the
today
best
is
course of
Ben Grimm's
action.
65th birthday. Happy birthday,
When you are
Mr.
ready to
Grimm.
go, talk to Wyatt Wingfoot. He will take you in a Quinjet.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan
The offer
online
was
too for
initially
you.
made after a SHIELD operation, where I switched identities with a countryman of mine, Yelena Balova.
There's Miss Bambi and
Yes,
Miss Heather
the
here
blonde
in the
one.
main lobby.
I declined the offer, but as we all know, Colonel Fury can be very persistent.
The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the optronics lab.
My apologies. I should have given it to him as soon as we arrived. Please, take this to him.
Red Ralston is on line 6.
You are quite welcome.
It's good to see you. Welcome to the team.
Hogan on line 2 for you.
With the helicarrier seriously damaged, we had to find a different base of operations. Tony Stark offered the use of these facilities. Exactly. Though I'm surprised to be here. You see, Stark Industries and S.H.I.E.L.D. recently had a falling out.
Optronics lab.
Anytime.
Fury, Red Ralston is on line 6.
Got it.
Iron Man.
A small
Colonel Fury.
thermonuclear device is missing, and Daredevil was last seen in the weapons lab.
Yes. We're a S.H.I.E.L.D. task force created to investigate the Masters of Evil. It's our mandate to stop Doom and his army before they cause any serious damage. S.H.I.E.L.D. is an international organization. We belong to no one and to everyone.
Miss Bambi and Miss Heather are still waiting
Yes,
for you in the main
Stark
lobby.
recently stopped developing weapons for us. As you can imagine, we were less than enthusiastic. S.H.I.E.L.D. tried applying pressure, both legal and not so legal. But I gotta hand it to Stark.
Johnny Storm
He
would
held
like
his
to
ground
announce
even
that
though he's
today
lost
is
billions.
Ben Grimm's 65th birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Grimm.
Hello. I'm very glad you could join the team.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan
You
on
are
line
quite-
2 for you.
Okay.
Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you. The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the
Thank you for the decryption module. Now I can patch directly into the S.H.I.E.L.D. database.
Colonel Fury, Red Ralston is on line 6.
I am glad.
Warning. Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you. on mine too for you. Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you. Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on mine
Got it.
for you. Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you. The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the Uptronics lab.
Hi, the name's Wyatt Wingfoot. In case you didn't know, I'm your pilot while you're here at Stark Tower. We'll be taking the Quinjet when you're ready to leave on a mission. Sure. What do you need? Discreetly. As in, don't let Fury know? Yeah, I can do that. Give me a little bit. I think I know just the person to ask.
The president is on line 5, Colonel Fury.
There's a hacker I know. He's kind of an oddball, but I think he's up to the challenge. If you don't mind me asking, whose laptop is this?
Bambi and Miss Heather are
So,
still waiting for
you think
in the main
Natasha's up
lobby,
to
Mr.
something,
Stark.
eh? Maybe working for the other team. Stark needed a pilot, and he knows I've flown for the Fantastic Four, so I guess he figured I had the skills. I was roommates with Johnny Storm back in college. He introduced me to the group, and after a while, they started inviting me on missions.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on mine too for you.
We're close to the landing zone, so I'll be brief. Dum Dum Dugan recently sent a suspicious radio message requesting I meet him at the Omega base for a report on the latest super soldier serum.
What's so suspicious about that?
Dr. Banner was to give the report. The only thing is, Banner has been working on the Gamma Bomb project, not the super soldier serum. Dugan would never make a mistake like that. Something's up.
What is the Omega base?
It's a mobile lab that's over 5 stories tall. We use it for field testing experiments.
Oh, S.H.I.E.L.D.'s the greatest. Flying aircraft carriers, office buildings on wheels. Oh, please tell me you've got a tunnel that runs from New York to Tokyo.
Spider-Man, this is serious. Colonel, is there anything on board the Omega that would be considered dangerous?
If the contents of that vehicle were to fall into the wrong hands, it would be disastrous for all mankind.
Exactly what are you developing that could threaten the entire planet?
That's classified.
So it's alright for us to save the vehicle. We just can't know what's going on there.
Correct. Now, if I may continue, the team's mission will be to sneak on board the Omega and locate Dugan. He should be able to bring you up to speed on the situation. Any questions? All right, good luck.
Good. One thing I want to point out, you now have a shield port. It's an experimental device that'll let you transport instantly back to headquarters whenever you want. Okay, good luck in there. Let me know when you want to leave.
Team, satellite recon shows the Omega base is now on a collision course with Bondrak Dam. Thousands of lives are now in danger. You must stop the Omega at all costs. Fury out.
Okay.
Wolverine, thought I'd be so glad to see your ugly face.
You keep up with all this sweet talk, Dugan, you're gonna make me blush. Now what's the story here?
A knockout gas was spread through the ventilation system of the base. I woke up to Dr. Doom demanding I bring Colonel Fury here or he'd ram the Omega into Vondrak Dam.
Well, the Tin Man must have forgotten his part of the bargain, because the base is headed straight for that dam.
I should have known. It was stupid of me to believe him.
Don't sweat it. If it weren't for your message, we wouldn't have come at all. Then where'd everyone be?
I suppose you're right. But our time's running out. Get me to the primary engineering control room and I'll stop the Omega before it can do any damage.
You aren't getting up from that.
Lock and load! They're advancing!
Much better. Stay down.
You're lucky I let you use one.
Affirmative.
Team, I just had a thought. The section you're in contains the primary drivetrain. If you could disable it, the Omega base would be forced to switch to the secondary drive. Not much, but it'd give you more time to reach the top of the base. Curse that infernal Doom. I can't do anything from this control room. Not to worry, there's a control room just ahead. Hopefully Doom left it alone. Get me there, we should be fine.
see you remember me, Crimson Dynamo. It's been a while since I kicked your tin-plated butt.
You will not defeat me this time. My new battle suit is vastly superior to your armor.
Could have fooled me. You look like something from the early 1960s.
Mark me while you still can draw breath, Iron Man. Soon, you will be silenced forever.
You never could take a joke. Or a punch.
It's time for some heavy metal.
Well done, team. Now, let's see about stopping this behemoth.
Blasted. All controls have been locked down, except those on the upper bridge.
Correct. We'll have to reach the top deck and stop the Omega base from there. Sounds like a plan. Good luck.